Well, even though Lubbock may be the land of the flat, it does have one big advantage.
Our Courtney Fromm spoke with a local adventurer who says he stays here because of how centrally located the hub city is to several different mountain getaways.
I guess I've been camping since I was about 5 years old, and I've been backpacking since I was about 12.
It's easy to call Lubbockite Tyler Chapman a man of nature.
A lot of people get really nervous more about bears or mountain lions or flash floods or just sleeping outside in general. As long as you take the appropriate precautions, it's not really a big deal. That's a big part where scouts played a huge role for me, was teaching me the right way to do it. If it wasn't for the scout troops and Boy Scouts, there's no way I had the opportunities I've had to do the things that I have.
Chapman even spent some time as a backpacking guide.
And we would do 7-day treks where I was a guide with the crew of up to like 12 participants, most of them scouts, about 2 or 3 adults per crew, and I'd be with them for 7 days. No trails or anything, just map and compass.
Some of his favorite places just a short drive from Lubbock
is northern New Mexico, around Angel Fire, Red River area. Carson National Forest has some of the best hiking I've ever seen, and it's only 5.5 to 6 hours away.
And a few spots just a little closer to home.
Caprock Canyon is a pretty cool place to go. If you've never been, I'd absolutely recommend that you go to Caprock Canyon. Palador Canyon is a cool place to hike. It's a little harder to do some backcountry camping there.
But his favorite place so far?
Grand Canyon is probably the craziest place I've been because it's massive. It's probably the most incredible place I've ever seen in my life. I was lucky enough to be able to go with my dad and my husband on a rafting trip, and I did some hiking while we were there. And it's by far a trip of a lifetime.
Chapman says you can camp in West Texas, but there are some things campers need to keep in mind.
Camping in this area we're so dry. So if you're going to camp here, especially during the summer, we recommend like a gallon of water a day per person. And that gets pretty heavy. He
says Texas Tech students also have the opportunity to get out and enjoy nature.
Another place that people can go, at least Tech students, is Outdoor Pursuit Center, the OPC. They do trips, whether they do fishing trips, rafting trips, backpacking trips.
Courtney Fromm, KLBK News.
Now, Chapman says he's taking a little break from his adventures because he's decided to go back to school at Tech.
Good for him. And Heidi, if anyone is, thinking about hitting the trail or things like that this weekend,